We've ruined LA, let's try Beijing. This should be easy since we're bringing all of our experience forward now. Whoops. Don't worry, just getting warmed up. I really hate when the houses start in the wrong direction. Why don't they just build in the same direction? But that's it, our first customer served. That makes 2. The colors here are very soothing and blue. So far so good. All we have are red buildings and red houses. It's very easy to connect those dots. I don't know why I can't draw in a straight line, but I'm physically incapable of it. Okay, as a precaution, I made more coffee so this city is gonna get crazy. And I really like the layout it's giving me so far. It doesn't feel particularly challenging. Still gonna go like that though. Don't know if that's a good idea. But the beauty is I can always change things as I need them. The tricky thing with roundabouts is it's hard to know where the city's gonna spread to, especially when I've never played it. And they're hard to retrofit. But I know I don't need one now because I've got 4 cars on the road. And if I can't handle 4 cars on the road, I shouldn't be playing this game. Okay, so we're starting to get the blue houses in. We're just going to bring them straight down there. That's pretty messy and ugly, but it's going to avoid the traffic of everything from this line left. I hate this guy. Look how much road I had to build for one single idiot. We're maybe going to take some bridge. No, we're going to take traffic light. Probably should have taken a bridge. Didn't realize how much water there was. Now all these blue guys have got to make it all the way over to there. Why do they have to build like this? Why they got to do that to me? But this road's going to start to get really busy, so I might have to build a workaround. We'll see how this goes. People here just don't want to make it easy for me. Can already see where traffic is going to start to have congestion, so I might put a roundabout there, but we're also going to take a bridge for now because I just know eventually we're going to need one of those. I've just gone ahead and put in a roundabout anyway. Not really sure if that's going to work. I'm just going to assume it is because whatever. See, so far so good. And I've got 51 road pieces to spare so far, so we're doing all right in that sense. This guy, I personally hate that man. So the yellows can come into the roundabout, either go there or work their way over to here with this lone idiot. And this is a new color entirely, so we're maybe gonna have new stuff to work with. Haven't really got any motorways yet, and they're really my bread and butter in this, but I'm gonna maybe make an alternate route to go here. That way we can ease a little congestion there. Is that a good idea? I don't know. But options are just better sometimes, you know? I wonder if it's better to like preemptively build roads, because then people have to build houses kind of in the remaining spots. I don't know, like you could actually build spots where these have to spawn potentially. That would be a fun exploit. But I do want to try this to see if people will just start using this instead. And maybe they have to build houses within the roads now. Things are a little congested here, so I'm going to put up a traffic light here. So we're going to take a roundabout there. We really want a motorway. Okay, we're going to need some bridges again. But what we're going to do for now is go like that, and we're good. It's very easy to keep the green guys happy because they only have to go to there. Reds, on the other hand, are my mortal enemy today. Not many people are using my little alternate route over here, or this one. But I'd rather have it not need it than need it not have it. We just got an achievement, I think, because we hit 200 customers serviced. Okay, here's my first chance at a motorway, which is basically the same as a bridge. We get less road tiles, but I have 52 extras, so that's an easy choice right now. Okay, next we just have another yellow building, so that should be pretty easy overall. Just realized I could probably even save myself a little bit of extra road by kind of cleaning up this mess. Yep, there we go. It's not pretty, but we're getting extra road pieces that we don't need anyway. If you had a choice to build a house anywhere in the world, why would you build it here? Just to annoy me. So we're actually going to go like that and make a bit of a straight road. We used more than we had to there, but that's hopefully going to help me. So far so good. Everything's functioning, not super efficiently, but it's working for now. These guys brilliantly did this build here, so I'm going to have to I'm actually going to put a motorway from basically right here to here, just so we can directly feed that building for now. Not really for any particular reason, I suppose, just because I can. So we're going to put that, I don't know, there, and that's going to feed directly into the parking lot there, right over that poor guy's house. Alright, well the game basically automatically did this, so whatever, that's going to be fine. We're going to take another motorway for now, but yeah, those cars are all going to skip traffic. And now that all these greens are conveniently going right here, I think I'm going to do the same with them. Because now these green guys are not going to touch any part of my traffic system. Except the motorway, of course. It would be great if everyone else could stop building like this though, because there's not really a good way to efficiently tie those in. And I can already see we're going to start to have a lot of traffic issues here, so I'm going to try and put a roundabout in somewhere here as soon as I can. And this guy's going to be a problem because the reds have to cross a lot of ways to get here, so I'm going to do a motorway soon. But for now, at least they're on somewhat congestion-free streets thanks to my brilliant motorways. Okay, I've put in a roundabout here. I'm not really sure if it's actually functioning, but we have a roundabout. It looks like for the most part it is, so that's fine. I'm actually going to take a bridge because I just think we're going to need bridges here. Whoops, whatever. Okay, suddenly we've got a lot of the grays showing up. There's also blue way out here in no man's land, and I have no motorways, but I do have a bridge. So the quickest way to gather all these is probably to go like that, but then they're all going to go through here. That's going to cause congestion here. There's a roundabout here, and I'm hoping that's enough to service things nicely, but I might have to make a different route right here. In fact, I think I'm going to right now. Yep, basically I put a road under the highway. We'll kind of go like that so we can keep an eye on that. Now this blue guy is going either here or here, so we're going to let him basically just straight to the highway like that. And I didn't really see this gray one over here either, so that's going to go like that, and that should be a pretty decent feeder. You know what, for now, since I've got 32, whoops, where did that come from? Right there? Good enough. Since I have the extra road pieces right now, I might actually kind of do something different. So that's going to go there instead, and then we're going to build a bridge straight across there. And then these gray guys have an alternate route that goes around all the other traffic. And now I also have a yellow guy way out in no man's land and a new yellow center. I'm also going to put a traffic light in here because this one's starting to get pretty busy. So the yellows can mostly come from here to go to there. So we're just going to go straight down here and then straight down to there. That should be good enough for now. This guy's got a bit of a ways to go to get there, but he's just one. I think the other one should be able to get there fast enough. Just in case, we're going to go like that. We are at 500 customers served already, so we're doing something decently at least. Okay, we're going to take 30 road tiles because I don't really want to do the roundabouts. I only had 4 road tiles left, so we're just going to work with this for now. I think my motorways are still working pretty good because they seem to be collecting all of the grays, basically to take them more or less directly where they need to go. But in saying that, let's build a road right there. That way, as they get off here, if they need to, they can take that route to get to where they're going. A few more houses popping up everywhere, but so far things are pretty under control. All I've got right now is roads to work with, so hopefully nothing crazy pops out at us. There was a lone green guy over here. I'm not really going to worry about. He'll find his way there. I can't really put too much effort into one little house. Plus, if he wants to build a way over here, despite the fact that he works or whatever over here, that's his problem. Okay, we have a new blue person. Whoops, I really got to stop moving those. I got to build in the road outwards. So we're going to go like that and like that. A little more efficiently though. That way the blues can go directly there. These blues over here can use this motorway if they need to. Now look at all the new houses that just popped up. These yellows are probably going to be an issue because they're going right through the heart of everything pretty annoyingly. And I don't really have an extra bridge to help them with, but hopefully they're going here, here. They'll be okay. Okay, I've connected everything somewhat decently. We're just going to keep an eye to see if there's any problems. So how do we get some red cars in there a little bit faster? Do I connect a road here to kind of let everything either take an alternate route or go? That should almost be a roundabout. That should be a roundabout, but we can't fit it. The problem is we have a lot of blues, yellows, and reds all trying to get to one area, and they're all coming from all over the place. So things like that might be the end of me eventually. We're going to take a bridge because I feel like we're going to need one, but the reds are struggling to get to where they're going. Okay, and because of what I'm seeing here, this thing's even flashing intermittently danger. I think I'm going to remove this motorway. And I'm going to put it somewhere else. I'm going to do something that I'm not really sure if it's going to work, but I'm going to put a motorway from here and I'm going to try and land it right here somewhere. Right here might actually help because that's going to give an entirely new way for vehicles to get in and out of this area. I don't know if this is the greatest idea, but we're going to do it. That's also probably going to hurt this. But at least the red cars for these 6 have a quicker way in and out. Whether or not they use it is up to them. Yeah, the gray idiots are already hurting now, but that's just gonna have to be the way it is for a minute. What we really need more than like a highway engineer is someone who can design where they're building houses, because if you planned the houses better, the roads wouldn't be a problem. Yeah, this gray thing is going to be the end of me now because I moved this motorway. So I'm really quickly going to try and put that back, but I'm not sure it's going to work in time. Yeah, those grays are really suffering without this motorway, so if that could go away now, I would like to put it back and not screw myself over up here. And we got another gray area down here, so this is not going to go super well for me. Stop driving on the motorway. I need to move you. Get off, stupid. It's being demolished. Okay, well, I think that's pretty much going to be curtains press unless this motorway comes back and we get some kind of miracle right now. And I've got 2 gray areas to do, so I don't think the gray cars are going to catch up in time. I think this one's going to run out first. Alright, well, it clearly had a pretty poor design overall. It kind of worked until it didn't. I do think I saw the flaw from last time though. I need to give a little more space on the roads and funnel everyone into roundabouts. So that's going to be our goal this time. I already hate the way this is laying out, but we don't really have a choice. Okay, I think to start, I'm going to take a bridge. I'm going to avoid traffic lights if I can a little bit. Bridges are going to be more important, at least for now, but we're going to do roundabouts whenever we can over traffic lights. And here's our first different color, and the first time we have to cross traffic on some of the streets. That's not pretty, but that's just going to be the way it works. But I've got my first roundabout, so I think I'm actually going to go ahead and install that right now. We're going to put that right there. That way we can, instead of going like this, we're going to take this out and we're going to put everyone into the roundabout. It's not that pretty yet, but it's going to look something like this. Whoops. Just so that everyone has to go through the roundabout to help manage traffic overall. Now we need to tie in the green idiots as well, and the blues. So with the blues, we're going to bring them down like that. The greens, because we don't have a lot of extra road, are just going to tie in like that for now. Look where this blue spawned. Like, look what stupidity I have to do to get that to connect. But that's okay, because it does connect. And we have a roundabout, so in fact, I think I should probably actually... Does that make sense? Not really, but we're going to do it that way anyway. There we go. We got lots of cars using a roundabout at least. Whether or not that's going to help yet, we'll see. I guess given a choice, we'll probably take some more bridges. We have 3 of them now. Hopefully I don't need to use them. As soon as I can, I'd put a roundabout maybe here and maybe somewhere here. Because with how tight all of these are together, there's going to be a lot of people in and out of here, so we need roundabouts. That's what I've learned. Actually, while I'm thinking about it, I'm going to straight up move this roundabout here, because that just makes more sense. It's future planning. We don't need this here now, really. We're going to need it here in the future. There's just too many different ways to go. So that's going to go there, and we get another roundabout, so that's good. So everyone's going to come into there like that, and probably going to connect to there instead. We need traffic management everywhere. Then I'm going to put a roundabout probably here. Something like that for now. I realize it's not very pretty, but it's just going to have to work. We're going to bridge straight across that because we can. Then we're going to connect these like that. And this little guy's going to connect in something like that. That way there's lots of road to work with. And now we've also got a lot of congestion here. So kind of wish I had a roundabout here or even a traffic light. But then again, there might be a way to work around this because these two are basically trying to go here. Maybe if we just give them some alternative routes for a second, they'll be able to make those work a little better. While I'm at it, I'm also going to do that because the bridge can make up for a lot of length of road. And conveniently, we have another blue here, so that's going to help connect everything. This is actually a really tricky city to build so far, but we're going to get our first motorway, so that's definitely going to help. I'm tempted to disconnect the grays up to here, but I want to see what kind of building gets constructed next before I commit. I always start out thinking this is going to be great and super organized, but here I am 10 minutes later wondering where it all went wrong. So I have a few more houses down here, both blue and gray. Okay, I think I'm seeing enough of the grays, and they are going to get in the way that I might route them around just to take them out of the traffic entirely. My logic being the greens so far aren't really a problem. There's not too many of them. The reds and yellows are mostly the problem. A little bit of the blues, but reds and yellows cross the most. Actually, we had more reds just spawn in, so I think what I'm actually going to do is another horrible idea probably, but I'm going to let the reds have an outlet right here, and they're going to flow straight into the roundabout if they can. Yeah, whatever, they'll figure that out from there. So we just build them, whoops, into here. This is horrible so far. But that might work. Now all the reds can funnel directly into there. Now we either get traffic lights or bridges. I'm going to take some traffic lights because I can actually go like this and bridge all the way across there. Then I'm going to come over here and I'm going to bridge, hopefully, can you not bridge at an angle? That's kind of annoying. I was hoping to cheat a lot of space there. Oh, I'm out of bridges, that's why. So what I'm going to do then is just build around that way these yellows can get in and out of here, mostly going around some of this other traffic. And I'm going to also streamline this for better or worse. Okay, they built this guy on an island, so that's pretty fun. Not really sure what I'm going to do about him. And this one's begging for food, because of course it is. I don't even know, like, I guess we'll just go like that, and eventually we'll build these two together like that. But it's going to be a second before I get to this community of idiots. I'm also maybe going to connect that across there because I do have some extra road. Not a lot, but I've got enough. And now I've also got a blue idiot up here. They're really spreading out suddenly. That's just wonderful for me. And they're building up here too. Wow, this is really a challenge. They're really just building absolutely wherever they want at this point, and that's getting super difficult to deal with. I really need a bridge. It is Sunday though. Hopefully I'll get a bridge tonight to connect him in because he's about to die. I did get another yellow building. Luckily it's at the top, so the yellows should be able to feed into there fairly efficiently. We're only at 400 people and I'm already struggling. We didn't even get I guess the motorway is gonna have to be a bridge right now. So motorway straight from here, probably to here. We're gonna kind of split the difference between the two gray areas. Pretty much because we have to. So that's going to go like that, and that's going to go like that, and that's all the grays we need, hopefully in and out. Not really going to do much to help these ones, but I can't really help those ones because they're stupid anyway. I do still have 2 intersections and traffic lights, but I'm not really seeing a great spot for them yet, which is a good problem to have. I do also have this blue community up here who's slowly appearing, so eventually I'm probably going to motorway them somewhere down to the middle, because these blue guys don't really have a great route here. If I had more road, I would give them another access, but I don't. This one also gave itself green, so now it's gray and green, so that's going to be fun to deal with. So these greens now have to cross all of the mess to get to here. And here's another gray, which isn't too bad because I think they should pretty efficiently move in and out of there. If I had a bridge, that would be even better because they would go directly in, but I don't. Things are popping up super quickly now, so this is going to start to get disastrous because I'm out of roads now. Well, I don't think people are using that a ton. They might be, but whatever. We're going to take that away for now because I think I can get away with that. People like this just are the worst. Now I've got 1 road tile left. Just 1. So depending on how many more houses they decide to build, I might be boned. But I did finally get another bridge. So that's maybe going to save me. And we just had another red building pop up here. So we're taking a lot of reds all the way across town. And we're getting blues down here. So the blues are pretty spread out now too. We got another red down here, so we're going to build like a little road in and out. That way, hopefully people start building on the roads. You're going to go there. You're going to go there. This is all getting very expensive road-wise. And we just had a yellow build here of all places, which is really... Oh, I can actually go like that. So that's not that bad. This guy, I might just abandon because he's in the worst spot ever. Like, that's so much road for 1 house. I think I'm going to add a traffic light here because these guys seem to be struggling a little bit. And it's the end of the week, so we're hopefully going to get something good. I'm tempted to put a road across the bottom here. If I get another highway, a motorway, I might use that. Yeah, motorway is probably more important. That way I can hop people over the congestion if need be. For now, I'm just going to keep an eye on this to see where it's struggling and hopefully put a motorway in to ease the struggles. So far, the worst of it actually seems to be the green and gray over here. So I might put a motorway from here to here. Yep, I'm going to. These are stacking up too quickly, so we need to get... Because these guys are all making it here, no problem. It's these ones that are having trouble making it back and forth. So let's put this somewhere maybe here. And then that's going to land probably here. That way, I actually kind of wanted to avoid a lot of the other traffic. And then we just tie that in something like that, and that hopefully takes a lot of these grays. They have to go a long ways around to get there, actually. That's probably a bad spot for that. So we're gonna fix that very ugly with that. That's hopefully gonna save me at the top because this area is not looking so hot. That actually seems to be working pretty good. So now a lot of this mess can make its way out of the city without having to cross too much other stuff. I do feel like this is my worst designed city yet, but it's still working. I am completely out of roads though, but it doesn't really seem to care that things like this aren't tied in yet. I don't know if that really matters. It just kind of hurts the production value, obviously. Okay, I have a chance another motorway or roundabout. I'm probably going to do a motorway because I need to move this massive population over to here somewhere. And this is now showing red, so I think I'm going to build a motorway from like here directly to here. So does that make sense? Sort of. Sort of making sense is better than I normally do, so we'll connect that, whoops, to there. That way all of these reds have an outlet to go straight into here or other red areas. Because the people up in this area are pretty well good to go. The blues can make their way down. The blues don't have a great path to get across the city, but they have a path. Everyone here is so needy. They all have their places they want to go. Traffic's definitely getting pretty bad down here, so I might have to install a traffic light somewhere. These greens are also in trouble, so I need to figure out how to deal with them. And the game also just gave me a new blue building, so I don't even have the resources to connect that right now. That's probably going to be the end of me because look how far away most of the blues are and I don't have a bridge. Okay, I did manage to connect it. I'm hoping there's enough blue kind of spread out around the world that it lets me get away with this. And I've just kind of realized how inefficient I was being with some of the roads down here. So as soon as it'll let me take some of this away, I can actually make this a lot better. You go to the bottom. There we go. There's a few pieces. Okay, it's really throwing a bunch of different stuff at me right now. So I need to pause and think about this before I tie this all in. I've got one piece of road anyway, so a lot of this just isn't going to find a home. Also feel like I should tie all these yellow houses into this so they can get over to here. But I guess Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it yet. Okay, I'm just gonna let this play out for a minute because it is Saturday. Let's see where I really do need to connect things and hopefully where I don't. Because at least as more houses pop up, I am more incentivized to connect some of these lone houses that built out in no man's land. Like this. What even is this? I can't really justify tying that in right now. I don't know if they can't pay for it. So we'll take a bridge. And now at least I have the roads to tie some of this in. Whoops. It's probably not going to be pretty, but it's going to be tied in. Pretty sure I started all this being very roundabout efficient, thinking how many roundabouts we're going to use. The ones I have are being used, but I expected to have a lot more. Gonna add a traffic light right here just because that was annoying me, and I've got another red to tie in, so we're probably going to go straight from here. Pretty good though, we're at 1330. This red guy down here is starting to struggle. He was a little bit hard to see because he's under a highway, so I need to get lots of reds over to here right now. And also right here. Okay, there's reds everywhere. Why are they not getting to where they're supposed to be going? I think I see the problem. I've removed the traffic light over here, and I'm going to throw it in right here because there's a lot of traffic flowing here. Okay, I'm going to do something really dumb and make like a go around route. That way the reds can go straight to here without having to go through this spot at all. Hopefully that saves me, but I kind of doubt it. I'm just really hoping they're able to use that in time because we still got to get reds over to here. That's not very happy. This isn't very happy. Okay, nothing's very happy suddenly. It's one of those games where everything's going great until it absolutely isn't and it all falls apart. I've got 2 roads left to try and fix this. I'm hoping it kind of works itself out, but I'm not super confident right now. It is Sunday, so I might get a new part tonight that might save this, but I don't even know what I'd do with this mess right now. That's barely hanging on. All of the reds right now are completely boned. So a roundabout will save us. I've actually thrown a roundabout in right here, so I'm hoping that means I can delete that road. People have to use a roundabout. Need to get traffic up here more, so let's take all of these reds straight that way. Hopefully that kind of works somehow. Also maybe here. All these houses can connect here, and didn't even realize those weren't connected in. We'll give the reds all the options they could ever want. I've also disconnected a bunch of things here. I'm maybe going to build a road somewhere. Nope, I'm out of roads anyway. Right, well, I disconnected a bunch of roads to connect things randomly. Hopefully that kind of eases congestion or pushes thing enough, but nope, there was no saving that one. But we did 1,545 commuters in 84 days, so I'll take that as a victory.